Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit of a build your stash video for my series here on my channel called the Stash Builder series. With fall projects kicking in now. Bella. Pardon my dogs, they are in here. I'm home alone today. My husband's working. With all of the fall projects in full swing, I decided that I needed to make embellishments because, excuse me, I do not have a lot of fall themed embellishments, stickers, anything like that. So I believe I counted 10 swaps that I am going to start working on today as far as the base projects. But I need to make sure that I include goodies with that because, like I said, I don't have a lot of store-bought items to share or embellish with myself. So I thought it would be a good idea to make a ton of embellishments. So the other day, I believe it was Thursday, our systems went down at work. And I work from home, as you guys know, in medical billing. So without the one main brain system, I cannot do anything else. So the system went down at like 11:45 and I am a machine. Like, I have to do all of my work tasks in a particular order every single day, make sure that I touch everything that I need to touch in order to feel like accomplished for the day, if you will. So I was quite lost on Thursday when our systems went down and I had not been able to complete everything. So I found myself with over half a day of nothing to do. So I pulled a table into my dining room, a fold-up table into my dining room, and I just went crazy die cutting and making stuff for my swap partners. So what I did was, you guys know at Tuesday Morning you can get those paper packs that are $2.99 and they have like, sometimes they have 25 sheets, sometimes they have 12 sheets. But this one I picked up a long time ago on the clearance rack, and this side is Gnomes. It's from Pebbles and it's called Woodland Forest. Let me see if there's a date on here. Nope. No date. And I'm sorry for the bright sun deciding to peek out. But so this side is Gnomes, and then this side is a really pretty plaid. And I knew instantly when I had some free time on my hands, I really wanted to use this pad up. I have promised a couple sheets to a few people and still have tons left. So there's no way that I can use all of this paper. And I decided to take one of these sheets and I actually fussy cut all of the gnomes out in varying directions and including some of the trees. So I will be using those on some things. And yeah, I also used, I think, 2 sheets, and I cut several 2-inch circles that I'm going to be doing some shakers and some circle embellishments with. I didn't bring those over here to this table with me, but I do have them already cut out. One of the things I did, and I'm just organizing in these little bitty bins, is I made some 3x3 note cards. Now, I've not finished embellishing these. I'll probably just put a little sticker or something very small, and I do want to mat the inside with a white or an off-white sheet of paper so that they can actually write on it. So I made a bunch of those, and I used my envelope punch board to make matching envelopes. And this craft paper is actually paper that I was gifted recently, a very, very, very large D-stash of paper from a good friend of mine. She was downsizing, so I have like 3 unopened packs of craft paper to use. So I made 3x3 note cards, which is super cool to share. Then I did, with that same paper, only the plaid side, I made little kawaii coffee cups that I will continue to embellish. So I made 10 of these. Then I cut out a ton of the mason jars. Now I have a mason jar punch, but this is from the die from Auntie Allie, and it's a little bit bigger. So my idea was to do some more no-sew shakers with these. So I cut out enough that I would have a backing piece as well as the front, and then I'll probably do that and show you guys later when I have the packaging done for it. So I cut all of those out. Then I cut a bunch of these. Again, this die is from Allie, and I made some little bows. And what I think I want to do with these is make some glitter, like a glitter Mod Podge mixture, and just dip the tips of these bows in that. So I made 10 sets of 2 is what my mindset was when I was making all this stuff. So I didn't get so far with these. I thought these trees were really cute, but the tree stump itself, or the body of the tree, does not cut very well. The branches are so delicate that they just tear. So I only got 3 of those, and I may use these on like the memory decks cards or something like that as actual embellishments on that. So then I cut a whole bunch of pumpkins in orange, in the plaid, and then using some scraps I did some of the brown. The cool thing with this punch is that it has a little leaf at the top, so I was able to get some little leaves, and I can use these as embellishments. Bella. That's my Spaz Pomeranian. If you guys have a little dog, you know what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, I can use these to embellish, or actually I could use these as shaker bits. So, I'm not sure about that. It's a little big, but we'll make it work. I will use every piece. And then I made owls out of the craft paper. So I made 10 sets of 2. And this coordinating paper is from the Authentique Bountiful collection. So we have all those. I was feeling very, very accomplished, you guys. Well, accomplished craft-wise, not accomplished with work, because I knew, you know, I'd have to play catch-up yesterday, which I did for 12 hours. But anyway, then I took the, who is this die by? Stamps of Life. I am in the Stamp of the Month Club, so when I signed up for that, you got a free die, and I chose thanks because I don't have any words. So I used both scraps for this and backed it up. So I have them with the plaid letters, the craft letters, and then I had some with the orange letters. Sorry. So I have enough of those to share or use on my projects. And then last, something I cut out this morning while I was watching YouTube, of course, are, you guys know I recently got a D-stash from Crafty Bean, and there were several, well, it was a die D-stash, so a lot of these dies came from her, but this one I thought in particular would be pretty. I was a little intimidated by it, but it's a Doris die, and I thought I could use this as bag toppers to embellish a bag topper with, if that makes any sense. So this one, I don't have anything, well, yeah, I do. So if you guys can see that a little bit better, it's very, very, very intricate, but I like, they have 2. The set comes with 2. So it has the little flowers here, and then this one. I like this one a lot better, and this one cut out much, much better. This one is so delicate that if you are not careful, I ruined one, like I split it in half on accident when you're trying separate it from the paper. So I probably will not cut this one again, but I really, really, really like this one. So, and the top of it, you know, you have a strip here where you can adhere this to whatever bag topper you're making, and then further embellish after that. But this one cut very nice. Nothing broke, even though the little bitty flourishes at the end are quite delicate. Nothing broke, so I punched out 3 of these with just scraps I had from making the owls. So if you aren't careful, they do stick together. And I need to find a way to store these so that they are not going to do that. But yeah. So that's what that looks like, and I'll be using these on packaging for these swaps that I have coming up. And I will make sure to do a project share so that you can see full circle what I've done with all of these embellishments and how I used them. But yeah, die cutting is very time consuming, so not that I'm complaining at all, but you can do so much with it if you just have the time to dedicate to it. And in which case on Thursday I did, so I capitalized a little bit. But yeah, that is another idea to use your paper packs up if it's the same size, same kind of pattern in a pack. I thought this would be cool because I do like for my embellishments to match, even if it doesn't match the actual project. I think this will be a nice addition to my stash for fall embellishments. So I hope you guys tune in as I complete those projects. I will make sure that I film those for you. And until I see you in the next video, much love.